Okay, so we're going to show you how to put these top pieces on. Simple, doesn't take too much thinking, perfect for me. Alright, we take two pieces that I already, so it starts off like this. Obviously that's going to be sharp, you don't want that, so I grind them down to be round so it's not sharp. So we take the two pieces that I already ground down. Well, you can't even see that, but yeah, we put our bolts in. We put this right on top of the old one. Boom, boom. God, that's still got a lot of play. Perfect. So does this one though, so if it ain't right, they make cutting wheels. Essentially, this gets thrown on top of there. Then, so this bar basically makes it so the spacing is already exact. We're going off the original piece, already bolted in, and this bar just makes it so the spacing is perfect. The only thing we need to do is the height and that, which that you can eyeball or measure if you want, but so we know they are perfect, and there should be no reason they need to get taken apart. Perfect. Thank you.
You need to try the other one, like
I mean, I'll cut one out tomorrow, and then we can do that. I just don't want to have a reason to have to cut one apart, you know?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. So now that we got our metal, actually, well, first, I'll show you how this goes. Obviously, we take our welder over here, the trusty old welder. Probably gonna need an extension cord. I'll just grab that right away.
Yeah, extension cord.
Really nice outside right now. The door's open. I think it's like 40 degrees out. Perfect day.
But I heard it's gonna cool down this weekend, so that's not fun. Want to go shed hunting. Still good, but still kind of fun. How cold it's gonna be. So we got our welder, our trusty dusty welder. Turn the thing on.
Open the valve. And we are gonna set her at 25 to 30 psi. Which we run 100% CO2 on our MIG welders, no argon. A lot of shops do 75-25. I don't know if there's much other mixtures than that I'm aware of. That's just what I've used. I've used 75-25 and 100% CO2, which to me, for price-wise, I don't see too much of a crazy difference. Obviously, your 25% argon is going to have just a prettier bead, but as long as it sticks. No.
This clamp sucks to get on this round. So our welder's on, bolts are on, flat's on. Now just gotta make sure it's somewhat lined up. Now we need a welding helmet. And we'll take that. I need a...
Okay, we're gonna tack this on.
Okay.
Now that she's tacked on, theoretically, it will line up on the other one. So we'll just put this to the side for now. But yeah, that's how that works. It's kind of a homemade jig. I don't call it a jig, it's just a piece of metal I cut out for the assembly of the dock. Okay, let's get the clamp on the table, because we are about ready to tack this sucker up. So That's all set up perfectly. That's our holes line up where we want them to. Now, I'll show you guys what it looks like in the, I'm sure you can see it, but just closer up look. But yeah, that is what it looks like. Obviously, we have everything lined up in here. Obviously, it'll move this way, but I can just push it back. Got that stop back there. This stop right here. This pushing it this way. These ones pushing it that way. This, the only way it goes is up, which you can't go up in laws of gravity. What goes up must come down. You got to stop right here, obviously. Stop right there. The only one this can go is up too. These can't go in. They can't go out. But yeah, that's how the fab table works. And I probably set it up. And now, after I got interviewed by ESPN, because here's how awesome I am, we're gonna tack this guy up. Sounds like something's going on in the machine shop, but you know what? We'll look past that. We want to make sure these tacks are nice and hot. And they're not going to break, because I just don't want to weld it again. Oh yeah. That's a hot tack right there, son. And then we run down here and do the same thing. Tack it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now she's all tacked up. It can come out of it, so look at that. All tacked up, ready to rip. Yeah. Now, I do what I showed you guys earlier. We take our jig, this guy, throw it on top. Yep. Throw it on top right here. And the screws don't really need to get put in because it actually kind of does help. You kind of see where it's sitting. Drop the screws in. These were drilled out to, I believe 3/8 if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. And now we just come over here, give it a little push this way. That looks, that's center right. That's center right there. Actually, I'm going to move it. I don't like working on that. But then you guys can't see me. That's... Now essentially all we're doing is centering these up. Looks about center. Oh, it's not even close anymore. That's about center. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this side again. Oh yeah. Just like that. Perfect. Beautiful. Now, I'm just going to take the welder and tack up. Make sure these tacks are nice and hot again, so I don't have have to worry about coming back to weld it. Perfect. That one's tacked up. Now we gotta tack up this side. Look at that, we probably spent, I don't know, 30 minutes actually working on this while we weren't waiting for parts, and probably more, probably around 30 minutes. Close. Okay. Sending it home. Yeah.
Oh, it's welding. Yeah. Just one more, I think. Yeah. Other than that, I have everything cut out and all that. Yeah, just cutting wheel.
Have a almost fully finished dock, but it's not done yet. We're going to take it back to the table